a much more neutral stage, biplat-wise.
Right.
But I'm just a commentator, you know, don't blame me. Don't quote me. Either way, we're going to see how Fani gets on at the moment, get a little bit beat up by this plumber, Metabug. A very, very, you know, decent Luigi in the scene in EU, kind of rising up in the ranks. And winning on Fani would be a great way to start off. Look at that. Great start.
Let's go. Good start for the Luigi as well. Metabug with lots of damage and making sure that the stock is taken. Now, Fani needs to play a little bit more patient, but the aggression has been paid off. Gotta be super careful as well. You don't want to get caught up in the pressure that Luigi just puts out on you. You know that it's going to be super, super hurtful when he gets you. And Fani putting that pressure on the shield as they should. Great headbutt to make sure that the stock is finally taken. Only 80%. That's something Yoshi can work with.
Yeah, just like that. We're back in. 56 just like that. As Cirque was talking, he brought the game back. You know, Fani is a great Yoshi. That's what I said. All Metabug needs is one win on this character.
Nice.
Could be a great way to start their kind of career off. But either way, already Fani taking 2 stocks in a flash.
I do believe this is a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 song, which is pretty exciting and pretty hype for the immaculate fighting prowess that both of these competitors are portraying. 67% that it's on the rise. Fani with a very good attempt at getting a stage spike with a nair. Instead, Metabug manages to get that stock with the backer. 80% is all it took, so he could still bring this back. He has to be super careful though. Recovery might be dicey. He still has his jump, so he will recover, but the air dodge was a little preemptive rather, a little too short to make sure to grab that ledge. Very unfortunate loss for Metabug.
Yeah, that's just the issues of Luigi. I was saying earlier with the MV set, right? Even though he's a strong grappler, he does have those grappler archetypes in the weaknesses as well, where they don't really go anywhere in the air. The air mobility is awful, the recovery is awful, the disadvantage is awful. So you kind of have to mitigate that. But when you're off stage so far away against a character with superior air mobility, like Yoshi, with projectiles, with a strong forward air, it's really hard to contest.
Yeah, definitely the pressure was adding up quite a lot to that Luigi. Very unfortunate scenario where he thought it was close enough. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Now, Fani will start once again very aggressive. Same song. I gotta admit, I love this song selection from both of these competitors. It adds to the enjoyment of this match. Now, watch out. Yoshi could suffer from these situations. He does. Great death combo, the touch of death from Metabug to finally bring things back in his favor. At least a great way to start this second game.
Absolutely. There's the jab block into the forward smash, of course. Throwing the eggs, kind of bait out something to kind of punish it, but you just can't get that right one to push him further off stage. Metabug survives. For how long though?
Luigi remains alive. Great tech, great survivability. Gotta love it. Lots of good patience on the shield there from Fani. However, that's not enough to get that stock going. So far, Metabug has struggled to get a little bit of extra damage. He has to be super careful. Otherwise, an overextension could cost him his stock, which is carrying so much for very close to the upper blast zone. Not quite enough. Air touch has been spent. Recovery is successful.
Ooh, just gets out of the way of the up air. All the arrows in the world. Wants to go for a grab, but a little bit slow compared to Yoshi's nair.
Ooh, careful. Almost, once again, those air dodges are scary.
Yeah, that down tilt could have tripped him up for the grab as well, but great on Fani, great aggressive option. Get off me tool with the up smash. And the down air, such a good combo starter. It does so much damage. He is stepping all over.
So far, has been extremely even. Both players' aggression has been evenly matched by their opponent. You can tell how the stocks are flying left and right, but always at a very steady pace. Gotta be super careful here. That down B could have been deadly for the Yoshi. Air dodge once again has been spent. Great read and the punish on the up smash to make sure that the stock is taken 100%. You know that Metabug could definitely bring that stock into his home field very, very soon.
No, absolutely. There it is, the aggressive options on the landing. Of course, Luigi's advanced state is not the best. You're going to get eaten up all the time, and Cirque to the left of me is bopping along with the song. He really appreciated the Xenoblade Chronicles music.
I love that game, to be fair, and it's just adding up to the aggressive playstyle that both of these players are just portraying. Not only that, but they're being very cautious as well. it's just not blind violence, you know. It's very calculated, and you know that he's gonna aim for that spike. That could have been super scary. Now watch out though, we got the grab, the jab lock on the platform. That's kind of crazy.
I like
from
that.
Metabug. The pressure is rising, high percentages, air dodges. Air dodge has been spent. He's forced to go all the way out and gets 1 coin from that LB. No! He gets the accolade, and Fani gets game number 2. Metabug being so close to getting us to that, what would have been a phenomenal game 3.
I feel like you would think that Metabug